YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Mopar392, and today we're back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a 2019 Dodge Challenger RT 5.7 liter Hemi. So I'm going to give you guys a walk around and a tour of the vehicle. Alright, starting on the outside, you got an air intake right in there. You got the RT badging on the front. And another intake on the other side. And it comes with the black and chrome Hemi badging on the side. About 6-inch ride height for the vehicle altogether. It does have a backup camera. And you have your trunk release right now. And this vehicle does have a dual exhaust, which I'll be showing y'all in just a minute. That's dual exhaust. Now this vehicle is equipped with keyless entry and remote start. The entry, you just simply pull up on the handle and the doors are unlocked. Now on the inside the vehicle, you have your traditional shifter, park, reverse, neutral drive, and then back all the way back into the left is your be able to use your paddle shifters and your door shift Tektronix. Now this vehicle has 160 on the dash, as you guys can see. All right, got the chrome pedals, and this vehicle does come with Apple Carplay. Down here you have all your controls, sports, and then you have that option, your parking sensors, traction control, turn your screen off. Yeah, down here you have the air conditioning controls. This certain model does not come with a sunroof. Only certain models have them. Alright, this is the back seat. Plush, has cloth seating, you can see. Alright, show you guys all the lights. Alright. You see right there. Cut those on so you guys can see those too. Another reflector light down there at the bottom. Alright. That's off. Alright, so now we're going to get into the infotainment system here in just a second. We got the key fob right here. You see it's a lock, unlock, trunk, remote start, independent button. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and show you guys the screen and everything. You got Challenger once you cut it on. Alright, let's make sure this is turned down so we'll get copyrighted. Alright, so you have your radio. You got your media. As you see, if I was to plug my phone in here, you'll see the Apple CarPlay and all that pop up. You got the climate control, control that from the screen. On, just the temperature, all that good stuff. Alright, then we got a Uconnect apps. Got travel link, a mirror, we can dim the mirror. Alright, we go performance control, all the performance pages and stuff. You see here we got the launch control, drive mode set up, and then we got the sports mode set up. Then you can change it so you can customize it yourself on how you want it to be. Alright, so that was my fault in the error we had just now. But as you see right here, we got the normal mode and how the transmission engine operates when you hit the throttle. Got normal mode, sports mode. We have a paddle shifter. We hit them off or turn them on. Traction control, we got normal. We can set that to sports, and they'll say traction control sports in the dash. And then we can determine how tight the steering is on the vehicle. We have the comfort mode, it's pretty loose. Normal, it'll have a little grip to it from when you're driving. And the sports mode will basically just keep it locked in. Now you have the drive mode set up. We got sports, and again I just showed you that, and then we just now went through the auto mode setup. Performance page is loading. Alright, we're not gonna worry about that because I just now showed you all the performance pages though. But on launch control, you just tap launch control, select what we can then adjust our RPMs we want to launch at. We want to launch at 2500 RPM. You set it to 2500 RPM and it's going to rev up to 2500. And then when you do what it tells you to do, and then it's going to launch. Alright. Now let's go to the performance pages. Get that time to load in. Alright, now this will show you all of the horsepower and stuff once the vehicle is running. I don't have it running right now, but once the vehicle is running, it'll show you all of that. Your horsepower. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show you guys. Alright. So when that loads back up, you'll see it'll show up all the horsepower and everything right there. The current gear you in. And once you start driving, depending on how far you is on the throttle, the horsepower number will change. Alright, and all that'll change depending on how you're driving. You got the oil temperature, oil pressure. You have all of that right there. Alrighty. Then we have dyno and all that. So that's our performance pages. And then another thing about the performance pages screen, you can also track how fast your 0 to 60 is from the same screen. Alright. And then you have, again, you have your navigation and your performance page. And that's really all much as far as right there on that screen. You have your navigation and all that. And then over here, you see you can have your miles per hour, tire pressure in that screen. And then you have your G-forces, fuel economy, check all that from the screen. Alright. And then you can adjust how you have your screen set up and what's where. You can adjust all of that from right here. And let me remind you, everything you see right there in the middle, all that is fully digital. Alright. So that's another good thing. And if you want to access your Siri from your vehicle, you can also hold down this button while your phone or your device is connected. And you'll be able to talk to Siri through there. And again, we have our paddle shifters and all that. Simply use the paddle shifters to pull it out, and then push it all the way to the left, and then you'll be able to use your paddle shifters on each side. Alright. And then over to the right is drive. And then right there, you see we have a backup camera. And the lines change when you turn the steering wheel. Alright. And then back into park. Now down here, if you hold down this button, you hold it down, you'll see it'll turn your traction control all the way off by holding down that button. Alright. And then to simply cut it back on, you just tap it. And then to access in a quicker run to access the performance pages from any screen, just simply tap that button right there. And then as you see, it'll pop up and you can do it if you want to do in your Challenger or your Charger. Both the systems are pretty equivalent in how they act and how they respond. Alright. Now I'm going to show you guys getting out the vehicle. You can just simply tap it, the vehicle's off. Alright. Now with the key in your hand, once you exit the vehicle, so that's all for that right there, that part of the video. So, there's our radio controls. And if we go here, you can see the display, touchscreen B, because these are just all your settings that you have. And from the same screen, you have your engine settings, all that stuff, your units, voice, Siri, your clock, camera. And that's if you want to set a delay, if you want the guidelines, and all that good stuff. Alright, it's safety driving in the sense you got, if you want park sense, help you park. Oops, hold on. Alright, sorry about that. I had a phone call come in. So as you see right here, you have the safety drive, the park sense, help you park with the beeping and all that stuff. park sense volume, you can set it to high, low, medium. For when you're backing up into something, alright. And then it'll alert you, your blind spot alert. It'll light up when the car's coming up in your blind spot. It will light and chime. And you also have the hill start assist and all that stuff. Alright, and these are just some of the controls. You can go down through here, see headlight illumination with approach, daytime running lights, and you can actually turn these on or off. Now with the daytime running lights off, I'm gonna show you. If you have that accessory off, as you see, they're on right now because I got the door open. But most of the time, as long as that's set to off, the lights will not be on unless you come in here and you set that button right here. Unless you click that button right there to on, and then your daytime running lights will stay on as long as the vehicle's running and you got that selected. The daytime running lights will be on. All right. Doors and locks, same thing. Auto unlock on exit, flash lock, horn, and all that. And you can also, another thing most people don't know about with the Chargers and Challengers is you can actually set your vehicle to have a silent remote start. So whenever you are remote starting your vehicle and you're not wanting to make a lot of noise, you can simply go inside your car and you simply see where it says sound horn with remote start. You could simply tap that and cut that off. And when you go to remote start your vehicle will still start. It just won't sound the horn the 2 times like it normally will. Alright. And your passive entry is basically where you can use your door to hit the block button, unlock. Well, you use the button on the side of the door, which that was off, so that's why I couldn't show you guys just now. But I'm going to show you guys again in a second. But now that we have the passive entry on, you're able to hit the button on the door to lock, and then simply put your hand up under it and pull it up to unlock. So that feature's now enabled. So I'll be able to show you guys that in just a minute. Alright. I didn't realize that was off. But these are all, we have our audio control, equalizer, autoplay, and all that good stuff. Satellite radio setup. And that's pretty much it as far as the settings of this vehicle. Alrighty. Again, we have the navigation menu, the apps, climate control, that's off, and radio. When you have the radio, let's see here. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys listen to the system in 1 second. You got a speaker. You got a speaker down here. Speaker up there. Speaker over there. And then there's also 2 speakers back there. So this vehicle does have a unique sound system in it. And then of course, right, we have our microphones right up here on the ceiling. Alright, lights control, just simply push them in. We got our interior lighting. Alright, sunglasses visor, mirror. Then we got our smart sense garage door opener, 1, 2, 3, unlock and lock your garage door. So we have all three of those features. Alrighty. Now I'm going to go ahead and we are going to want to, let's see. Alright, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and shut this off. And I'm going to go out here and show you guys the remote start option. Let you guys listen to the vehicle run. I'm going to show you up under the hood. And then no further ado, that will conclude most of today's video. Alright. So we are going to go ahead. And I'm also going to show you guys the smart lock since I was just not telling you guys about. So we're going to go ahead and hop out. Show you guys that thing and let you hear it run. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Hop out. Alright, so we're going to hit the lock button right there. And the vehicle will lock. I'm going to let you guys listen to it. We're going to remote start it. You see right here. Remote start the vehicle. Simply unlock it, pull up, the door will unlock just by using touching this little pad up under here, a little sensor up under there. You unlock it, simply move to get the vehicle going, simply tap it, gauges will sweep through, do what they do. Alright. Show you guys up under the hood real quick. No further ado, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope you make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content in the future. That is it for today's video on the 2019 Dodge Challenger RT.